Good night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. We've had this one circled on our calendar for a long time. Two teams that are clicking, and Greg playing great basketball.
Oh, yeah, and I've been looking forward to this one as well. It's going to be about limiting mistakes because the way these teams are playing, they're jumping on any mistake their opponent makes.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Jokic is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Ball in at the point. Count it, good.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Here's Kuzma. Here he goes. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes, too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
They grabbed their own miss. Jokic. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Now here's Harden. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Here's Philadelphia coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Now Williamson after the missed three from Joel Embiid. And there's Edwards on the assist by Kuzma.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Embiid with a screen on Ball. Harden finds Harris. Now here's Tucker. Now the pass to Harden. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris with the ball. Jokic grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Edwards. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And here's Embiid following LaMelo Ball's three.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Now, here's Maxey following the miss by Jokic. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Ball. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Elton kicks to House. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Reeves. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Josh Giddey.
The 76ers trail by 9. And here's Milton. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Hands the 12-footer.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Outside, Porzingis. This one for three. Rebound by Harrell. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, here's Milton. D right on him. Harrell kicks to House. A three ball. Rebounded by the Lakers. 1:22 left in the first. Cuts off the pass. Here's Milton. A three-pointer is right on target. Milton's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Caldwell Pope for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And drops.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Giddey kicks to Gobert. The Lakers moving the ball around. Porzingis can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Melton, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Over Milton. Milton grabs the board. Out left to the wing. Outside, House trains it from beyond the arc.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's the steal. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Harrison and Embiid are manning the post position. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Harden. And it's Korkmaz at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Now here's Harden. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here is Edwards. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Harris. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Edwards. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up. High
post, Embiid. From 12 feet out. That one good for 2. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Porzingis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Timeout called the 76ers. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Now here's Giddey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Edwards passes to Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Edwards kicks to Giddey. Edwards can't hit. The 76ers trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now, here's Melton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Passes it to Milton. Perilous screen on Giddey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Count that one.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Milton the pass to House. Now, here's Milton. Giddey defending. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot is on the way. A shot by Milton, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Edwards can't hit.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now, Milton. He's got 5. Picked by Harrell. Milton with it. Now defended by Jokic. A shot by Milton, no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on time. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, folks, to the Philly. Tight game tonight. You two ever play in a close game? Like maybe a big one that really mattered? Maybe in perhaps a night. Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. They've got Edwards. Zion Williamson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Harden with it. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Ball.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Here's Harden. Anthony Edwards making his last shot to the wing right side. There's Embiid. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That team is a little road-weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. And from second-rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing that Jokic did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Here's Ball. After the made shot from Joel Embiid to the middle. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 6th assist on the night. And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Williamson with it, picked up by Harris. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to
you. He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Now here is Harris. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Here's Embiid. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. That's now 8 points for Joel Embiid. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Harden the pass to Harris. To the wing on the left. Embiid against Gobert. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Caldwell Pope outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Ball with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. Embiid with the screen on Ball. Here's Harden. Drilled from 11 feet out. Harden's got 8.
Cannot give Harden room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's an offensive juggernaut. It's really that simple.
Ball, the pass to Reeves. The train. Ball, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Pass to Embiid. Ibo with the ball. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Harris. Here's Niang. A three-pointer, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Zingas is checked in for Los Angeles. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. The 76ers trail by 10, and so Doc Rivers has had enough. Timeout. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Pick by Harrell. Here's Korkmaz. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Los Angeles leading by 10. Caldwell Pope for three. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Caldwell Pope finds Gobert. Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires for three. Milton grabs the board.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harrell a screen on Giddey. Shoots a fader. And it's Harrell missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Gobert, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Shake Milton is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Harrell. And it's House in at the 3. Harrell kicks to Milton. On the wing, Melton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Giddey, the pass to Kuzma. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Milton with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Milton passes to Harrell. Back to Milton. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder. Okay, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Ball from long range. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Harden the pass to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Edwards dishes the ball. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
The 76ers trail by 5. Harris looking it over. Here's Harden. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
And that one's good, Jokic.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Makes it off the glass. That's 12 points for James Harden.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ball against Harden. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Embiid. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Melton's shot is good. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
It's tipped. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Williamson. Edwards looking it over to the inside. That's good for Williamson on the assist from Edwards.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the press, listening in on Doc Rivers talking to the team, he said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-5 run. Milton finds Harris. The Lakers with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Embiid, the pass to Milton. Harden kicks to Milton. Embiid the screen. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Milton, no good. And here are the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Harden against Ball. Here's Harris. Goes back up.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
The 76ers making a switch here. Korkmaz is checked in, and so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
That's his second personal foul.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 5. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harris. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Here's Tucker. Off target from outside. And that's an intentional foul.
James Harden. That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
The deep three from Harden. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.